if there's a woman more hated than Jada Pinkett Smith, or who has competed with Jada Pinkett Smith for most hated woman in Hollywood recently, it's been Rachel Zegler, who had several interviews come out of her new reimagining of Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, which of course the great hook this time, the reason you should pay Disney $15 is because now she's Snow White's brown. That's the only real value prop that they've made. But now that she's brown, you should give them your money. This was expertly lampooned by South Park's The Pandaverse the other night, which I highly recommend watching as well. But now Rachel Zegler has come out to blame all of the backlash to her simply because she's a woman who's outspoken. It definitely doesn't have anything to do with the context of the things she said. It has everything to do with her just being a woman and voicing her opinion. By the way, Coffee Brand Coffee is my coffee company. We roast all of our beans fresh to order, available in whole bean and ground. We have nearly 15 or 20 different flavors. We have unflavored, we have decaf, we have K-Cups, we have popular flavors like blueberry cobbler, strawberries and cream, orange creamsicle, s'mores, fall flavors like spiked jack-o'-lantern, pumpkin pie, and butterscotch toffee, 15 organic teas, premium snacks like yogurt-covered pretzels and chocolate-covered espresso beans. Promo code The Quartering, also peppermint hot cocoa, real cacao. I would really, really love to earn your business today. Please check out coffeebrandcoffee.com. Promo code The Quartering to save. If you don't enjoy your product, I will give you 100% of your money back. No questions asked. And just know you'll love it if you give us a chance to earn your business. Snow White reboot star who slammed 1937 original remarks on backlash she's gotten for being, quote, outspoken. Quote, I've learned the hard way that we have to be fearless and loud in order to be heard, Rachel Zegler told The Wrap recently. Rachel Zegler, who has starred in exactly 0 movies that have made money. In fact, her one big blockbuster before getting handed Snow White lost nearly $200 million. I'm sure Snow White is headed for the same fate. Disney's live-action Snow White film star Rachel Zegler has recently spoken out on some of the backlash she's received for her, quote, outspokenness throughout her Hollywood career. I don't think I've ever heard this broad's name before until she called Prince Charming weird. That's the only time I've ever heard this woman's name. So I'm not sure that I would buy that. In a quote she provided to The Wrap for her feature in 2023 Latino Power List. Whoa, Latino? I'm pretty sure it's Latinx, Latinx. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Looks like The Wrap did a racism there. The actress of Colombian and Polish descent acknowledged the backlash she had gotten for her, quote, outspokenness. The statement follows months of backlash the actress received for her comments on how outdated the original animated Snow White was and the Seven Dwarfs. Not apologizing for courting any controversy, Zegler's statement indicated that she believes the pushback and criticism she received are what comes with her being fearless and loud to earn her place in Hollywood. This is perhaps the most hilarious, out of touch. I mean, these people live in the most incredible bubble. One day I would like to sit down, have a cup of delicious Coffee Brand coffee with Rachel Zegler and see if she really is this stupid. I refuse to believe it. If her response to the only reason people are mad at me is because I'm outspoken, if she truly believes that it isn't because she spat on a beloved franchise, if it isn't that she denigrated male characters, if she really thinks that it's only because she said something, not what she said, I'll retire tomorrow. There's no way anyone is this stupid. The Wrap's blurb on the Latina actress mentioned that her role in the upcoming Snow White reboot has drawn its fair share of controversy, though it added, to see a new generation of young girls see a Latina actress in the role will be revolutionary. You know what would also be revolutionary? Creating your own IP. Disney taking 5 minutes to, create their own IP, to create a great Latina princess in a great Latina themed story called, Princess Latina and the 47 Apple Trees. So something like that, just something original. That's revolutionary. It is not revolutionary to simply race swap. That's lazy pandering, and that's why people are pushing back. The fact that this woman thinks, oh, it's just, people definitely aren't having any criticisms because of the lazy pandering. It's just because I'm an outspoken whammon with giant eyebrows. Are you kidding me? 2 young Latino performers coming up in the industry, I would tell them to know their worth and make sure they're loud about having seats at the table they deserve to be at. Why do you deserve to be there? I mean, I've called this woman entitled before. Here I have Exhibit A. Nobody owes you anything. This woman has made no money for anyone in Hollywood. Why would she why is she owed a seat at any table? And the idea that, holy moly, what a complete brain dead thing to say. I've learned the hard way that we have to be fearless and loud in order to be heard and prepare for backlash that occasionally comes with outspokenness, she added. Again, nobody, and I mean nobody. Sure, people would have had criticisms for the race swap. I would have too. I'm not going to pretend like I wouldn't. Okay? That would have happened, right? But what happened with the race swap in Little Mermaid? I said it in nearly every video. It's not Halle Bailey's fault that Disney wants to pander. Okay, it's not Halle Bailey, whatever her stupid name is. Okay, another forgettable token actor for Disney. You just it's not her fault that she took the job. It's not any woman's fault for getting gender swapped. It's the writers, it's the casting, it's all this kind of stuff, right? So it's not. Yes, people would have criticized another obvious pander, but the absolute bulk of the criticism that this woman got was her, if I'm going to stand there for 18 hours as dressed as an iconic Disney princess, I deserve to get paid for every minute it's streamed online. Or the, he's a literal stalker. Weird. Or calling the 1937 original creepy, admitting you'd never even seen the movie. All of these things that you said that had nothing to do with you being half brown. And by the way, nothing to do with you saying them. If you had come out and said, and this is I'm shake the baby. If you had come out and said, oh my God, I absolutely love Snow White. It's an incredible honor to play Snow White. I want, in the worst way, to remain faithful to the original. And, while things may be modernized, I think that there's a reason that this story has stood the test of time. There's a reason that this story is still one of the most beloved 100 years later. Imagine if she had said that instead of being like, well, I don't know. We might just cut Prince Charming. It's Hollywood, baby. You never know. Weird. If you had thought for a second, a lot of this comes from these actors and actresses who have zero respect for the job they're handled. A lot of actors, actresses, they get brought into the MCU and they're shocked that people actually want them to give a damn about their character. Because people have cared about Black Widow and Spider-Man and Iron Man long before, Scarlett Johansson, Tom Holland, or Robert Downey Jr. So when you come and you take these roles of an iconic character that people are attached to and people have a certain level of emotion towards, there is an expectation that you show a level of respect. And none of these new brats, these Gen Z diversity quota actors, they don't care. They don't respect anything. They just think you're supposed to like her because she's brown. And if you don't, you're a racist. A representative for Zegler told Fox News Digital that the actress's statement represented her thoughts on the industry in general, adding that Snow White was not mentioned in her quotes. Yeah, she was talking about Snow White. Of course she was. Zegler and her upcoming Snow White reboot have been at the center of controversy for months now after it was revealed that the film would replace the classic elements from the original from 1937 with more progressive ones. Of course, they got rid of dwarves because Peter Dinklage pulled up the step stool behind him and didn't want dwarves in there, even though that they're the heroes of the story. He also took, the other 7 actors that have dwarfism, took away their opportunity to star in that movie. Hornswoggle, I think, spoke out against that correctly. Zegler herself incited public anger in recent videos of her ridiculing and seemingly anti-feminist themes of the old Snow White went viral on social media. Clips of the actress were taken from interviews where she was attending D23, depicted her scoffing at the love story between the prince and the title character in the nearly 90-year-old film. In one, she said, the original cartoon came out in 1937, and very evidently so. So there's a big focus on her love story with a guy who literally stalks her. Weird. So we don't do that this time. It's like, listen, lady, do you have any idea what it takes to write a story that is still beloved 100 years after it was written? No, you've never created anything. You have no idea what that's like. And the fact that you would come in and dump on it in that manner is why people don't like you. Saying you're not going to be saved by the prince and all this kind of crap. It's no longer 1937, guys. Okay, cool. Can't wait for this movie to flop and for you to whine about people don't like women of color. And the whole media will run with that same stupid narrative. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you leave a like on it. If you haven't yet, please subscribe down below. We'll talk to you again real soon.